What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux, and in today's video, girl, you won't believe the drama. Alright, you already know, I have all my little receipts, girl. Yeah, very interesting tea. Alright, here we go. Shane Dawson. That's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about Shane Dawson and his ex-friend, Bobby. Well, I don't know. Are they still friends? I don't even know the tea. Bobby Burns used to hang out with Shane Dawson. I guess they used to be friends. They very might well still be friends today. I have no idea. Now, in this video, I was just gonna like do all this deep dive research, girl. Me and my research team over here, we're gonna really go in on it and get all the tea, girl, and really find out what's really going on, girl. But I was like, you know what? I want to do it from my perspective, like my point of view and how I see things. And I think the way, because there's like general consensus and then there's like the truth, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm gonna just go with like general, what the public thinks, right? So get you caught up on all that stuff. And if you want, we'll dive a little deeper in another video, who knows? So get ready for all the hate comments. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the hate comments on my views and opinions. Pew, pew, pew. And I have my little drama shield, girl. I'm ready, girl. I'm ready, girl. The house. All right, before we get into the drama, this video is sponsored The House by AdamandEve.com. With my code LUX, you can save 50% off. Exclusions apply. Use my code, you'll get free shipping in the US and Canada. And I really do like that a part of the proceeds goes to help finding a cure for HIV and AIDS. So I really like that. Cool. So thank you, Adam and Eve, for sponsoring this video, guys. And don't forget, you can use code LUX to save 50% off. And thank you, Adam and Eve, for sponsoring this video. I love you guys so much. All right, so for those of you who are not caught up on the drama, all right, so there was this guy on YouTube by the name of Bobby Burns, right? All right, so Bobby Burns was making like review, commentary, I think even movie reviews and stuff like that. And then he decided to like talk about Shane Dawson, and it was at a very interesting time when everyone was loving Shane Dawson and no one really thought anything negatively about Shane Dawson. He was the golden boy of YouTube. We love Shane Dawson so much. All right, so he was like the only one who was making like critiquing Shane Dawson videos, right?
That really did bother me, because none of it really bothered me, was when you said you didn't believe that I was into conspiracies.
I think it's dishonest. I don't think Shane is in any way a conspiracy theorist.
And you felt like maybe I was doing it because it was trendy or something.
Yeah, that's something that I actually wanted to ask you about too, is like if that is something that you really are fully into, just because. And
they weren't like the most favorable. I think he called Shane Dawson like horrible or something like that. Don't quote me, girl. Well, then I guess Shane Dawson saw the video, and this is where I feel like, why? Like, I just kind of felt like Shane Dawson is such like a huge YouTuber. Like, why does he care about somebody in the peanut gallery or somebody with their little opinion, what they have to say, right? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he should literally just pay it no mind. Like, just pay dust, keep it moving, whatever. But he didn't, girl. I guess he watched the video and he felt some type of way. And Shane Dawson, I guess I'm fast forwarding through all this drama. And Shane Dawson was like, hey, let's meet up and shoot a video, right? And so they met up and they shot this video, and then like and so one of the videos they shot was called like Confronting My Biggest Hater. And then he like walks in the house and he like sits down. I was like, you know, what's Tio? How come you don't like my videos or whatever? And it was like it's very interesting. I mean, it was very entertaining. I really did enjoy the video. And then like Shane Dawson eventually, I don't know if it was in that video or another video, Shane Dawson bought the kid a car, right? He bought, I think, a Jeep or something. And then later on, rumors are that the kid crashed the car. Like, I don't know, or whatever, all that drama. All right, so then they had this conversation that Bobby Burns was like recording to like play on his YouTube channel, where he asked Shane Dawson like for a job, and Shane Dawson said, yeah. And then it was like, I want to have like, I'm gonna take over your channel on Sundays or something like that. This is where just me, I was like, what's going on? So you had like regular Shane Dawson videos, and then like on a Sunday, it would just be like a Bobby Burns video on Shane Dawson's channel or something. I think that's how it went down. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it went down. And then people were just like very upset and like thumbs downing the video. And here's why, right? So if somebody tunes in to watch to Shane Dawson's YouTube channel, they want to see Shane Dawson, right? Like, you tune in to the Rich Lux drama channel, right? So imagine like I had it made, girl, in the shade with a glass of lemonade, and I was like, you know what? I have someone else take over the little drama commentary show over here. Y'all would be all upset if I replaced someone to sit here and spill the tea. Y'all would thumbs down the video and get all mad because y'all tune in to see me. Y'all don't tune in to see anybody else. That's why you watch this channel, right? And so I think that's what happened with the Shane Dawson channel. When he incorporated more Bobby Burns on his channel, people were like, no, I'm here to see Shane, not this guy. Who is this guy over here? And then started like the bandwagon of hate, which I kind of feel that way because the videos weren't bad and Bobby Burns wasn't doing anything bad. People just didn't like him. They wanted to see Shane Dawson. And then Bobby Burns like started a vlog channel here's what really happened. Okay, so back on Bobby Burns' channel, he went from doing like videos like reviewing commentary or whatever, talking about whatever he did, to like switching up his whole entire gig. Almost like, oh, I'm getting all these views now. Let me like, oh my God, feel the pressure. Let me like do something else. Like, no, people who like Bobby Burns, they just wanted to see him do what he was continuing to do already, which was his commentary. And it just, like, he changed it up and people lost interest and gave dislikes. But it's not all bad for him because like right now he still posts videos like once a month or something. And he still gets a little views. He still has a little diehard fans and stuff like that. But I think what happened, it was like this transition between what Bobby Burns like wanted and then what he got. Okay, this is gonna sound really crazy. So do you remember, like, do you ever play Pokemon, right? And let's say you're starting out, girl, and you go into the woods, you catch like a little level 1 Weedle, right? And all you're catching all these little crappy Pokemon, girl, with like level 2 and 5 and all that stuff like that. And what you really want is like a level 100 Charizard, but you know you gotta like work your way all the way up to get the damn Charizard. Well, remember how like there was like this cheat code where you can get the Charizard really quickly, like literally in the first level, but then the Charizard would never listen to you because the Charizard wouldn't respect you because he saw you didn't have any badges and you didn't work your way up. So I just kind of felt like Bobby Burns was a little Pokemon Weedle girl in the grass doing his little thing, and then Shane Dawson plucked him out, threw him into fame and stardom, and he turned to a giant Charizard. But then everybody was like, what's going on? You changed up the gig. We didn't see you grow. It's very much, does that make any sense? I probably just confused you like even more. Because how the hell does a Weedle transform to a Charizard? Like, it just doesn't, right? Boom, there you go. It just doesn't. So I just think that Bobby Burns should have stayed doing his little Weedle videos or just stayed doing his like regular videos and just kept it going no matter the amount of like attention that Shane Dawson gave him. He should have just kept doing what he was already doing his YouTube channel. I just feel, in my opinion, everyone can do what they want. It's his channel, do whatever he wants. It was very interesting to watch it play out. Like the psychology of it was very interesting. It's almost like Shane Dawson got somebody and it's like threw him into stardom and then it's like, oh, okay, let's watch what happens. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of way like that because what Bobby Burns should have done is, even though he got all the attention from his critiquing Shane Dawson, he should have still went back on his channel and just continued to do what he was already doing, which is like commentary and movie reviews, and just kept doing the same thing. But then I kind of felt like because he got all the attention, he wanted to just like, now's my chance to like capitalize it, so let me do what I actually really want to do, which is like vlogs and music videos. And then when he did that and people got mad and they didn't really care for it, he just kind of like shut down. Like it was very interesting, right? I think that he should have just went back to what he was doing already, and like kudos for him following his dreams and coming out with music albums and music, and some people liked the music, some people didn't. And then now Bobby Burns has OnlyFans. Nothing wrong with it, but it was just interesting. So Bobby Burns made over $2,000 in I think less than a month of having OnlyFans, and I think a lot of that came from Shane Dawson's subscribers that were subscribed to Bobby Burns. And yeah, so in some weird way it helped him. All the drama and the negativity and him finding himself through Shane Dawson and all that, it kind of helped him find himself more, because he posted a video saying how he feels more empowered and he feels a lot of these positive feelings that he really never felt before in his life until he got on OnlyFans and he's seeing all the reaction and people subscribing. And he said in this video that it allowed him to focus a little bit less on his day job and more on being a model and creating and doing artistic things, and he can post it on his OnlyFans and people subscribe. So in essence, even though some people may see that what's that guy's name? Bobby Burns, even though they feel like Bobby Burns' YouTube career wasn't as great as it could have been, and maybe saw some mistakes along the way that he made on YouTube, it kind of worked out for him in the end regardless, because he found a place where he can make revenue, have fun, and feel more accepting about himself. So through all the errors and all that drama, he ended up coming out on top. So yeah, Bobby Burns is very much doing his thing and he's living his best life. why I find it interesting and why I think a lot of people to this day kind of like mention Bobby Burns or like look for him or whatever is because they're diehard Shane Dawson fans, and they're kind of want to see like, well, what happened? Like, where is he now? What is he doing? And I think it very much is that interesting perspective of Shane Dawson just took someone, a little Weedle, and then mega evolved it super quick, and we're like, okay, what happens? Like, he doesn't really like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Does that make it? I hope that somehow makes sense. And I don't want to offend the Pokemon community. Please do not come for me or whatever. Okay, like I literally, and the Selena Gomez fans, stop. Y'all can leave it at the door. But if you do come for me, I'm ready. I got my drama shield, girl. Okay. But yeah. So what's next? Okay. So I kind of feel like Shane Dawson is like a genius in a way. And I say that because I think that just watching like his videos and like how he like does stuff or whatever, I kind of feel like Shane Dawson has a lot of ideas that come to him and he gets really excited for them and then he executes them immediately, right? And I think that some people, you know how like there's some people, they're like, okay, let's say like you tell someone, all right, start making YouTube videos, right? And then they're like, well, wait, I got to think about the lighting and the backdrop and what program am I going to use, what music, what theme. And they think about all that stuff. They overthink it as opposed to just like jumping in and doing it, right? And I think like Shane Dawson, he just jumps in and does it, and it's like boom, it's amazing. People like it. It's raw, it's real, it's what's in the moment, and he doesn't like overthink it. And I think that a lot of people who are considered geniuses in the world, they're very much that, like their mind is always thinking and racing and on to the next thing. And I think that in doing so, when Bobby Burns got thrown into the mind that is Shane Dawson, he just kind of like got thrown into this tornado, and this is what happened, right? And so I guess what I want to say, because I'm pretty sure none of this makes sense, girl, is like it's interesting to see how, or maybe not, it won't be interesting, but it just would have been interesting to see how Bobby Burns' YouTube channel would have came out if Shane Dawson never was a part of it or never introduced the world to Bobby Burns. Like, what would Bobby Burns be doing? Like, would he still be at home doing commentary videos and movie reviews? Like how his life would have turned. But I can't really like dwell on that too much because I'm a firm believer that like what's meant to be is what's meant to be, and that what's meant for you is gonna happen. And so even though Bobby Burns' YouTube career didn't really take off as maybe he wanted it to be, in some weird way, maybe there's something bigger for him down the line. And that all this stuff was just like a lesson for him to learn, right? And that lesson could be several different lessons, right? But I mean, what I take out of it as a viewer is if like a bigger YouTuber plucks me out of my little drama channel and throws me into their world or life or their channel, I'm gonna come back here and still do my little drama channel, right? Will production be a little better? Maybe I'll have a better camera or like a better backdrop, but like the essence of just commentary or drama would pretty much would be the same, right? I don't know. That's just kind of like my perspective on it. And I'm pretty sure y'all are probably like, what the hell did I just watch? Okay. But I hope it makes sense in some way. Cause I don't know. I feel like this video sucks, girl. But I just hope that like it makes sense. Right? All right, and I wish Bobby Burns the best and much success in whatever he does. I'm pretty sure some people are still going to watch no matter what. And I think with Shane Dawson, I think that maybe there was a lesson for him to be learned too, unless he just likes picking people and throwing them and being like, all right, let's see how this turns out. But like, that just kind of sounds kind of fun, I guess, right? But maybe like Shane Dawson should really think it out and be like, well, can this person handle it? Because that's one thing I think that Bobby Burns couldn't handle, the attention and the backlash and all that stuff like that, right? I think they had a lot of great ideas, and it was like, let's just see what sticks to the wall, and nothing stuck. And that's just what happens, because a lot of people always want to talk about successes in life, but they don't ever talk about like the little failures they went through, whatever. But yeah, that's all I got to say about it. I hope it makes sense or whatever. And yeah, this video, yeah, whatever. All right, see you guys next video. Bye.